A very warm welcome to this series of video tutorials on Evolved Apps. In this particular tutorial we will discuss general ledger accounts. The finance application consists of one compulsory general ledger and a number of optional subsidiary ledgers. A general ledger is basically a master set of numbered accounts that summarize all transactions occurring within the organization. After fresh deployment of Evolved Apps, we get a completely blank general ledger by default. This means that we have the liberty to arrange our general ledger in any way we might want it. We can create any number of accounts, any number of group headings, and any number of subsidiary ledgers. For creating the general ledger, or adding new accounts in our general ledger, we move to Master Data Management Application, Finance Module, and GL Account Master. Here our landing page is a comprehensive list of existing GL accounts. Our accounts are shown sorted into assets, liabilities, equity, revenues, and expenses. We can also have our accounts listed all in one place, as well as we can also access the accounts that we have stopped using by deactivating these. It is highly recommended that before opening a new account, we check from our existing accounts that the same account does not already exist. This helps us in avoiding duplication in accounts and keeps our accounting records in top form. Press New button to create a new account. A blank account opening document is loaded, and we can begin entering a unique display title for our new account. Since title of the account alongside account code is used for account identification as well as reporting, it is important to make it self-explanatory, precise, and at the same time concise. We can also optionally enter brief description of the account for a comprehensive documentation. Next, we need to decide on how to group our new account. This is primarily for the purpose of reporting. We can pick any of the existing group type accounts as parent of our new account. This would place our new account under the heading so selected. This parent-child relationship can go up to any number of levels. System does not put any limit to it. Any account can be of asset, liability, equity, revenue, or expense in nature. And this is what we need to select in the next drop-down. You will notice that the choice of nature of our account is dictated by the parent account already selected. This is to stop us from inadvertently mixing balance sheet and profit and loss accounts. Now, there are three types of accounts that we can open in our general ledger. This first type is a group account. These accounts cannot be used to transact any business but are there just for grouping similar nature accounts, or accounts that are meant to be reported under one heading in financial statements. Most common examples of group-type accounts are current assets, stock in hand, long-term liabilities, etc. Second type of account that we can open is a control account. Control account is basically a pointer to a subsidiary ledger, and through this account, net balance from the subsidiary ledger accounts is reflected in general ledger. Third and perhaps most commonly used type of account is the transaction account. These are the accounts where all the activities are basically recorded. We can then set the normal balance for the account that can either be a debit or a credit. System automatically assigns a unique account code at the time of first saving of the record. We need not bother ourselves with any coding scheme. Still, if we wish to follow our own coding scheme, or we want to refer the coding scheme of our existing legacy system, we can do that by entering the user-defined code. This information may prove helpful in tracking the accounts from older system to the new Evolved Apps deployment. We also have the option to enter a code that is maybe coming from a parent, or a foreign holding company, who may want to import and merge reports from our system into their own respective financial application. Sort key is the number at which we want our new account to show up within the group heading. This is again a report formatting feature, and can be set at any time without impacting data gathered under the particular account. Similarly, we can enter our relevant tax account code as well so that when required our reports can be arranged and compiled as per tax reporting formats. However, all these codes are optional, and we can just skip through this part altogether. Once we are done entering desired information, the last thing we need to do before saving the record is to activate the account. We have the option to keep the account inactive if we are still not sure about any parameter. We can save the record without bringing it into use. This won't be a good practice but can be done. Once all information is filled in as desired, we can activate the record and press Save button. Our record is saved and we are moved to the view of the account just created. Press Return and we are back to our list of accounts. Congratulations! We just created our new account. Thank you and see you in next tutorial.